Hi, this is just a real quick video to hopefully help you avoid some of the pitfalls that I made when I first started marketing online. Now, these are general and don't apply to every single type of site, but this is just generally what I've found. Now, I got into online surveys as a way to try and find a way to fund members who were doing my program Directory to Dollars in 2005, for them to be able to afford to be able to pay for their web hosting, etc. As I realised early on that free web hosting wasn't going to cut it. Now the problem with online surveys is, although there are some companies that pay, many of them have tricks to avoid paying you, and that is they'll have a minimum payout amount, and that might be $50 or etc. So you might do a few surveys for them, and then all of a sudden it dries up and you never reach your payout amount. The second thing is the demographics, or where you live. Like, I live in New Zealand and I signed up to around about 200 survey sites and really only got surveys regularly from about 6 of them, which I never did. I just wanted to find out who sent them out. Now the second thing is, most of the surveys pay less than the minimum wage for the time that you spend filling them out. You'd make more money by being at work. So yeah, that's just a little bit about online surveys. Now, I got into paid to read, paid to click, paid to promote, basically once again for the same reason, and I recruited hundreds, possibly even thousands of people into these programs, and the most I ever got paid from one of them was, I think, $53 US. Now, as fast as these start up, you have them close. There are a few that that have been around for a while, but like, once again, it comes down to the time factor. Most of them pay out like half a cent to a cent for reading an email, which usually is 30 seconds you have to watch it for. Point one. Point two, by the time you open the email, the page load on your browser, and click to get paid for it. You spent like a minute to 2 minutes, sometimes even 3 minutes to earn 1 cent. So if you do that for an hour, you'll make a great big huge amount of 20 cents. Now once again, most of them have minimum payouts, and yeah, as I said, you've got to check the rules. Like one of them, so I promoted, some people didn't check the rules, and found out that you don't get paid unless you read more than 50% of the emails, and this was hidden in amongst the terms of services. Anyway, I don't advise going down that road, paid to read, paid to click, paid to promote. Otherwise you will one day find out, as many others have, that really you're wasting your time. You're better off going to work at Macdonald's, to be honest. Now, multi-level marketing. Now once again, this is a generalisation, but many multi-level marketing programs these days have really flash videos, and they show you big houses and flash cars, and it pulls you in and says, look, all you have to do is pay this monthly fee, and what happens is, then if you get this person underneath you, we'll pay you this percent, and then they get a person underneath them, we'll pay, when it goes down in levels. And what it does is it sucks you in, and it sucks you in, you think, wow, yeah, this is great, all I have to do is show this to people. And therein lies the problem. Most of these programs do not teach their members how to promote. And what ends up happening is you go to all the free traffic sources like Traffic Blast. They blast your emails for 200,000 people for $17, which I'll go into soon, and other things where everybody else that's joined that same program is in there too, posting their ad. And what it is, what is the problem with it is, generally these programs get out there so quickly By the time you jump on board and pay, all of those easy to use traffic places have already sort of worn out the welcome for the program that you're looking at. And what you really want to do is you want to be able to reach targeted traffic that would be interested in that type of opportunity. Now, these MLM programs spring up all the time, and they usually disappear as fast as they spring up. The problem with most multi-level marketing programs is that they have a life of maximum 6 months, and then you'll just notice a huge drop in numbers. And even if you build a great big downline, if you're up the top there of a great big downline and you're getting regular checks to start off with, what happens, people underneath you, they can't build their downline, so why keep paying the monthly fee? So they leave. So and usually these programs have no way of you contacting your downline to help them learn how to promote. So yeah, I'll just be wary of these, and these are all. There's so many multi-level marketing programs out there. I mean, there's ones that sell internet marketing products and health products and real estate courses and all sorts of things, and they say, look, join up to this, and what it is basically, look, the product that they're actually selling you is the membership, and you make your money from other people paying membership fees, and usually there's very, very little substance in these programs. Which brings us on to the next one, free web hosting. Now, there are many programs online that you can make money from, and good money, and it's not hard to do. These are things like Google AdSense would be the easiest example. You create some content on the web and people come, click on ads, and you get paid for it. I mean, that's great. You make money without people having to sell a product, and for most people that is the easiest way. The hard part is getting the traffic. But what a lot of people do when they first start out is they go into free web hosting, and what ends up happening is, as you'll learn, if you get into marketing online, when you set up a website you need traffic. Now, to get traffic, there's sometimes some things you need to be able to do with your website to get that traffic, such as install a link directory so people can link to your website and get a link back from you, which is the main way search engines work. If you want to get high rankings in search engines, then that's what you need to do. Now, the problem with free web hosting is usually you can't set cron jobs, you can't upload custom scripts and things like that, and the server has settings to stop you from being able to do those things, because most free web hosting is an introduction to the company, get you using it, get your site built, and then their angle is to get you to upgrade. So they give it to you free, hoping that once you realise that you can't do all these things, as you learn you need to do them, that you will upgrade. Now, the next one is the old auto-serve scam, and this is one where people pay money and get told that they'll get paid a percentage of their downline, and they'll get paid like 10% per month from the profits the company makes. But what the actual company, and usually they aren't companies, they're just some home business owner with a script that you can buy for $19.95. In fact, I'd say they're probably even being given away free now, is he's paying, or she is paying people from the top, from new people that join. And so what they do is it's like a Ponzi pyramid scheme, and the money from new people joining goes to the top people, and the owner rakes off some into their own pockets as well, and the people at the bottom never get paid. And because most people keep investing their money, like, so if you put $100 in, next month you've got 110, well, you put that back in again, thinking, well, the next month I'm going to have 120 plus interest on the $10, which is another dollar, so I'm going to have 121. And people look at it like that, and they get tricked, and they put more and more money in, and then one day, bang, the owner of the autoserve says, oh look, we've had to close, we've got problems with this payment processor, or something happens, and all your money's gone. and there's promises of look, we'll do the best we can do, and this is just a regular thing that happens all the time online. And next day that owner's set up a new website somewhere else using a different name and different payment processor account, and they're away reeling in the next line of suckers. Look, I just strongly recommend that you stay away from any autoserve program that you have to pay and you have to invest money in. I've just seen that many of them go down the toilet. It's not even funny. And even if you do get in at the top and get paid your money well, then someone down below you is going to be a victim. Now that brings us on to the last one, is that we will do programs. And these are programs that say, we will do all the promoting, we will do all the selling. Look, all you need to do is join and pay us some money, and we're going to make you thousands and thousands of dollars for doing nothing. And the amount of people that fall for that, I just can't believe it. Do these people actually believe that there's a magic button, and that if there was a program that did all the selling, all the promoting for you, that they would sell it to anybody? Why wouldn't they just keep on running it themselves until they had as much money as they want? And yet I see people sign up to programs like this that make these sort of claims all the time. Look, if you want to make money online, there's just one easy little sentence for you to know. Right? The secret to making money online: build content, get links. I mean, the internet was developed to share information. And the best way of sharing information is by putting it online. And the best way to get people to read that information is to put links to it. That's how the search engines work. That's how all the traffic generating sites work, is by building links. Anyway, so we'll bring you on to page 2. I've just put a little checklist here. These are some things, is whenever you are considering joining any program online, these are some questions that you need to get answered. You need to sit down there with a notepad, and you need to have these solid answers to these programs. If you're looking at any sort of opportunity or starting any sort of business online, these are things you need to know. And if you're going to start your own business, these are things you need to provide, or your customers or members will not hang around very long. And the number one is how you get paid. How does a program make money? Right? And I'm not talking like money that's sitting in a virtual account online saying you have $2,000 coming to you, etc., etc., etc. I'm talking about actual money, as in, I can put this check into my bank, or you will deposit this money into my account. Actual tangible money, not what is coming, what is promised, what you've earned but not been paid yet. And you need to really have that your number one before you go and look at all the rest. Look at, where does the money come from? How does it get to you? Right, now the second thing is support. So many of these programs, you go and buy a product and you have a look and they've got no reply, email address, and says, look, please don't send emails to this address, you won't get replied to. And you go and have a look at this site and they've got no contact phone number, and they've got no person's name there to get in touch with, and things like that. How do you get support? How do you get a refund if you want to cancel your account, if they promised a 30-day money-back warranty or something like that? How do you go about getting your money back? See, some of these companies make it so hard, or the business owners make it so hard for you to be able to do that when they give these type of refunds, offers or warranties, that most people just give up and go, oh look, it was only $30, I've learnt my lesson. And then next month I'll be doing the same thing again, signing up to a similar program. Right, so that's support. Look, you want to be able to get hold of a live person, and that's really important. Now the third thing is, how do you promote the program? If you go into a program and it's selling a product or selling a membership or selling advertising or whatever the system uses to generate income, is you need to be able to promote that. There is no program out there that self-promotes itself. Not yet, anyway. And by that, what I mean is, look, you've got to get into the search results, or you've got to have ways of generating traffic. And by traffic, I mean eyes, live people. You need live people to see your offer, product, service, whatever it is that you're selling. So whatever program you go into, you've got to answer that question: is how am I going to promote this program? How am I going to get people there so they see these offers and make money? Okay. Now, question number 4 is, yes, you might come across some company that answers question 1, 2, and 3. Right? But you want to see proof. If they say, look, I've got a website that ranks in the search results and gets this many visitors a day, which does this, this, and this, look, you want to see proof. And if they are not willing to show you proof, then there's a reason why. And usually that is because they're just making money from selling you the system. There's so many products being sold online where people are selling how to do things when they haven't actually even achieved what they're saying they've achieved using their own system. So what you want to do is see proof. You want to be able to go to the search results, the search engine, type in and see them in the results. You want to be able to see live proof of them selling the product. You want to see other people joining and doing the same. Okay, so look, that's a really important consideration too, is look, you've got to answer that question as well. Now, do they have full contact details? Basically goes into support once again, you know. Like, look, you need the full contact details. If it's not there, then there's a reason why, and usually that is they've got something to hide. Now, the other thing is they might answer all of those questions, but there's still one last thing you want to do. Check the scam sites, the Better Business Bureau, Rip-Off Report, sites like that. And a good thing to do is to type the name of the program in quotes and then put scam next to it and see what comes up on the internet. Look, sometimes these companies, what they do is when they start up, all these individuals or people start up, what they do is they pay people, or the people that first come in get paid. Why? Even if they have to pay them out of their own pocket. Why? Because those people then will spread the word on the internet for them and get more and more people. See, obviously they don't want to just rip off one person, they want to rip off 100 or 1,000. So to do that, they might have to pay 100 people. And then those 100 people go out and say, hey, look, I'm getting paid this. And when something's successful online, or appears to be successful, then the word gets out there really quickly. People start putting comments on their blogs and writing on forums, hey, this program's working. And these people, they know where to go and find people that are new. And the new people always hang out in the same places. They hang out on the forums, they hang out in traffic exchanges, they're in their free-for-all ads, and they're in all the places that it's really hard to actually promote. It's really hard to get some decent quality targeted traffic. So these are where these people find their victims from. And so as soon as these posts and that start appearing, they're going, oh look, I'm getting paid from this program. It's natural. People that want to make money go and check it out. You know, and then one day, poof, the site closes down, you know, stating some sort of poor reason for why they're gone. So you want to check the scam sites and also some longevity. I mean, how long have they been around? If they just started up today or this week or last week or a month, look, there's no harm in waiting a while. You know, wait and see if they have a peak. If you check for like a solid amount of time and the program's going up and up and up, and you can see like more and more people posting that they're getting the same results, and there's nothing showing up on any of the scam sites, then hey, by all means check it out. Now look, I've just written this to hopefully save you some of the heartaches that I know many people go through. When I promote programs, 99% of the time there's a few times that I promoted things that I haven't tried myself, but there's either the reason why is there's no cost to it, or I bought another program from the same company before and have got a good track record with it. But generally, my rule of thumb is, look, don't promote a program to anybody else unless you have been paid. Not promises of getting paid, or not a virtual online balance, but money in your bank account that you can spend getting paid. I hope this helps you. And another thing that I'd just like to say is, in our newsletter we've introduced a site called mykindofmagic.com, and that's going to, if you get into, no matter whether it's one of my programs or not that you promote online, My Kind of Magic is free, and it will answer the how do you promote the program questions for you, because it teaches traffic techniques that get a lot of traffic. Anyway, I hope this helps you. Feel free to leave some comments on my blog if you found this helpful, or if there's other things you would like me to cover. Cheers.